Everything turned upside down when, after my son's death, my daughter-in-law kicked me out like I was trash. While reading the will, she mocked me. "You won't get a cent from your son's will, I promise you that." But the lawyer smiled and said, "There is one more point, the most important one." When he read it, my daughter-in-law fainted. You won't believe what was written there. Before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and write in the comments what time it is where you are now. Finally, I can rest. Dennis was so difficult to care for these last months. The words hit me like ice water. I stood frozen beside my son's casket, the funeral program trembling in my hands. Verna checked her phone again, scrolling through messages as if she hadn't just spoken about my dead son like a burden she'd finally shed. "Verna!" My voice cracked through the cold March air. "We just buried my son. Show some respect for the dead." She looked up from her screen, irritation flashing across her perfectly made-up face. The wind cut through the cemetery, scattering the white lilies Martha had placed on nearby graves. Other mourners were walking toward their cars, but their conversations had stopped. They were listening now. "Your son?" Verna's laugh was sharp, bitter. "He was my husband, Horace, and now everything is mine." The funeral program tore slightly in my grip. My engineering mind, always precise, couldn't process what I was hearing. This woman had stood beside Dennis for 7 years. She'd promised to love him in sickness and in health. Yet here she was, 30 minutes after we'd lowered him into the ground, talking about possession and ownership. "What's wrong with you?" I whispered, though my voice carried further than intended. "At least pretend you're sad." Tom Riley, Dennis's business partner, had stopped walking. He stood 20 feet away, holding his wife's arm, both of them staring at us with undisguised shock. Martha Ellis was moving closer, her face pale with concern. Verna slipped her phone into her designer